Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at Journey to Joker War, Nightwing, number 71. Written by Dan Jurgens and drawn by Ronan Cliquet. And, well, this is another tie into the Joker War saga. I think I have handy the whole list. Where is it? Let's pull it up. So, we haven't got to Batman yet, but I reviewed Nightwing number 70. I reviewed Detective Comics number 1022. And none of the other stuff has come out yet. So, we're getting there. Joker War is coming. Look at that. Maybe you saw my Flash review. Anyway, the last issue was quite good. I enjoyed it. I guess for many issues now, I think like at least 30 or maybe 40 issues, Nightwing thinks he's RIC Grayson. He must have hit his head or something. And this woman, B, has been looking after him, Beatrix. And, well, one of the people from the Court of Owls, Dr. Haas, had a sort of crystal that was controlling Nightwing's mind and turned him into RIC Grayson. There's all sorts of other Nightwings LARPing around Bludhaven, pretending to be Nightwing. And the Joker, in the last issue, defeated one of them, nearly killed him. And knows who the whole Bat family is. Knows that Dick Grayson is Nightwing and his association to Batman, and I guess he's trying to recruit him for the Joker War. So let's just jump in and see what's going on. So it starts off with Rick. He thinks he's Rick. He's talking to B there. And they're at the bar and they hear sirens. And she's like, no, just calm down. You gotta ignore him. You gotta take care of yourself. He's like, no, I need to make sure everything's okay. And so he's going out there, and this guy, Tusk, is out there fighting, beating the ever-living hell out of him. He just broke out of jail, and the cops really can't apprehend him. They need a superhero to save the day. So, of course, RIC Grayson, notice he's not wearing the classic Nightwing costume. He's wearing the RIC Grayson costume, and he says, oh, this brute seems familiar, obviously because we fought him before as Nightwing. And he says, my name's Tusk. And he sort of recognizes him as well. So they're going back and forth, saying, oh, I know you, I don't know you, that whole thing. So in the midst of the fight here, he sees a Joker card. He says, how am I? That card, Joker, he's involved, and he knows the Joker, which begs to question that he might really know who he is deep down inside. So at the Bludhaven Hospital here, this woman's running to the OR, and she's Detective Colleen Edwards of Bludhaven PD, and she needs to speak to Alphonse Sapazino, a colleague of hers. And she goes in there, and this was the guy who was wearing the Nightwing costume in the last issue, who the Joker beat the ever-living hell out of to steal the costume. And he said, you're not the real Nightwing. So Rick here finds the Joker card, and he's figured out that Tusk here is a distraction meant for him to deal with so that Joker can make his moves. And really, if you remember, B was left all alone. So they continue their battle here. Nothing's really going on. And then all of a sudden, B sees the shadow. Who are you? A friend. Even though we haven't met. A real nice friend, though. Here to help. I don't need help. I don't need any more friends. Even if I can help you with what's his face? Rick? Dick? Richard? Have you seen Richie? So Joker struts his way in. He's got his crowbar. Barbie, or whatever he calls it. And she knows him. He says, I'm the one, the only Joker. Note that all photos, autographs, and personal appearances must be arranged through Slappy, my agent. And Slappy was one of the bums he met in the last issue. And so Rick shows up and really gets beaten pretty bad by the Joker. You see, he's got the blood-stained Nightwing costume from Sap, the cop. That was his Sapazur, whatever his name was, the cop who was in the hospital. And, he's saying that I know everything about your splendorific trapeze act. Not to mention what that nasty Zuko fellow did to you, and that overly serious, terribly deranged fellow who took you in. How did you find out, my boy? I've always known. I'm here to help you remember. I'm fine. With the phony crap the owl put in your head, you are not fine. Ricardo? Weirdo Ricardo? I had to throw that in there, but... So B's trying to put up a fight, but obviously no match for the Joker. And calls him Dick, Rick, Richard, all these sort of names. And he pulls out the crystal that you saw in the last issue that we had mentioned. The woman from the Court of Owls, Dr. Haas, was controlling Dick to become Rick and working with Talon and whatnot. And he's calling it the Silver Bullet. And Rick said, "Oh no, my memory crystal, give it back." And, he says, "What's your name?" "Rick." "Yuck, no one likes that name. How about Dickie Boy?" "Hi, I'm Dickie Boy." So obviously the crystal has tremendous power. Excellent. Now how about I talk and you listen? You talk, I listen. Let me tell you about a little boy whose parents died in the circus, but their deaths didn't make the little boy sad. He was thrilled because a very nice man with green hair and white skin came to take the boy in and raise him as his own. Allow me to tell you about his life. Welcome to the new family. Uh-oh. So the Joker is going to, I guess, use Dick Grayson here, or Dickie Boy, as he called him, in the Joker War. Put him against Batman. It'll be interesting to see how these books unfold as to how the Joker actually knows who everyone is. If they're going to explain, I'm sure they gotta explain that. But anyway, that was a very good story. I enjoyed it. We gotta direct our attention to this. The Lost Carnival, a Dick Grayson graphic novel. Look it up top here. Writer Michael Morecci and artist Saz Millage redefine Dick Grayson in The Lost Carnival, a young adult graphic novel exploring the power and magic of young love. And there's actually a little preview to it on sale. Oh, is it on sale already? Maybe it is. But oh my God, young Dick Grayson at the freaking circus in love. I couldn't even read this. I read like the first page and it was so cringe. If you want to read it, just pause it as I'm flipping through it. But hey, it's out there for somebody, as well as my video game at my homework. Anyway, Nightwing number 71, very good. I recommend it. I hope when this is done, if you're not into single issues, they have a nice hardcover of the whole Joker War saga. I think that would be nice. But anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more comic book reviews coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.